I'm Sadie Heidemann. I'm a biology major and I'm an undergraduate researcher in the GLAM lab. So this summer I've been working with the giant day geckos and figuring out the role of their tail in stable locomotion across surfaces of different compliances or flexibility and diameters. I've always wanted to do research and I've always been really interested in herpetology, which is the study of reptiles and amphibians. So this lab really interested me and the research really interested me as well. So here is my apparatus. What I have here is my intermediate compliance. So I can switch between these aluminum springs of different lengths and I can add on a pulley system to create these 3 different compliances. And then I can also switch out that aluminum rod for different diameters as well for my trials. Compliance is really relevant when working with arboreal species because arboreal habitats are these treetop environments. So you have these substrates that have different levels of flexibility. Different branches of different sizes will have different levels of bendiness. So knowing what the tail is doing in these situations is very ecologically relevant. Knowing how the tail is used can also be used for bio-inspired robotics. So basically we can create these robots who can maneuver and undergo locomotion on similar substrates as these lizards do, which is great for things like search and rescue or getting to those hard to reach places.
My name is Nathan Bailey. I'm a rising senior and I'm a biology major as well as environment, sustainability, and policy major. So this summer I've been working with Pacific purple sea urchin, basically looking at how hyposalinity exposure, which is just really low salt content in the water, often as a result of climate change and extreme rainfall and precipitation events, how that impacts the functionality of their tube feet. Research has shown that it impairs their functionality, but we don't know exactly what's happening, so I want to find out what exactly is happening in the tissue that's causing them to be more brittle and just break off more easily in these hyposaline environments. Sea urchins are extremely important organisms in various marine ecosystems, functioning as ecosystem engineers. So they have a really big impact on kelp forests and coral reefs. We can use this information to predict how these ecosystems are going to shift with climate change. This can also be really important in understanding kind of how adhesives work underwater. So the fact that sea urchins and other organisms can do that, understanding that mechanism and how that works can be very important in kind of creating a new adhesive system that does function underwater. All of the skills that I'm getting here are very transferable to stuff beyond research, such as problem solving, data analytics and interpretation, critical thinking skills, and just experimental design. All those skills are very transferable